It's Monday, relatively early. We've done the school nursery drop-offs with Isabella and come down here. Kind of half forgot, but didn't, but then did, but remembered last night that this is going to the Rolling Road in, well, we're meant to be there in like half an hour or something. It's going to Brands Hatch, just up the road. There's a place there that's going to put on the rollers and do some stuff with the back wheels. But obviously I've got to move all of this, I've got to get it out, I've got to put it on the lorry, I'll probably take some spare water butts in case it gets hot and we want to do a rerun and all that sort of thing. Said to the man I'd be there at 9 o'clock and I was a little bit wayward laid with the getting up and out of bed this morning and bags packed and lunches and everything else because, you know, I'm a family man. So yeah, we're a little bit behind, so we're going to crack on with that. Haven't actually looked at any actual work yet since being back from holiday. And as you can probably hear from the sound through the microphone device right here, I'm full of it. I've come back from holiday and I'm right up to the rafters again of all that mucus and lurgy and other things that you don't really want up in your breathing pipes, but let's just go with it. Anyway, welcome to Allstar Garage. Lack of petrol. Nice. Probably. What's that all about? Not great. Okay. Weight reduction. Don't need you for today. Goodbye. Now, I'm going to be clever because I've opened up all the ECU box and everything so the man can plug it in, but it's mysticals in the air. So I'm just going to put that in the cab of the lorry. Also got one of Rob Browning's, yeah, to get tested as well. Okay, Monday afternoon. We're still on the. Can't breathe much. What was that, Joey? Listen, whatever. We've been to the Rolling Road. It wasn't Lindale, and before we took this engine to John Woods down in Eastbourne, but he didn't have time and he was away and I was away and we couldn't get it in. So there was a local bloke, well not say local, there's a place at Brands Hatch, which is 20 minutes, half an hour up the road for us. Went to his rollers and checked it and put a sniffer up the exhaust and made sure everything was working as it should. And it just, yeah, we couldn't do much what we'd normally do with an oval racing rolling road place. But we've still run it up. There's no problems with it. There's no leaks, there's no knocks, no bangs and everything else. It's got a few heat cycles in it now, dropped the water out, redid it. That seems okay. And we're on like engine number 4 this year, so I could really do without blowing up another one. We're gonna shoot off and pick Isabella up from nursery, and once we've done that, Joey's got to go to the dog doctor again, just to relieve me of some more money. Isn't that right, Joey? Yeah, you can keep waving that wagging stick thing on your back end there, but you're costing me a lot of money. That's pretty cool. He is better though, hopefully, kind of. They reckon it was something to do with the gentleman nugget up the back way where you go. Begins with P, ends in date, and all men have them. You know, that was a bit too inflamed than what it should have been. They don't think it was the big C with the, you know, bad stuff. But it was bad, but not that bad, you know. Can you tell I'm not a doctor? Anyway, they relieved me of lots of money for some medication after doing 27,610 tests on the poor boy. He'd done a course of tablets while we were away, and the blood drippage, the blood to drip ratio is better, is what we're saying. But we just got to go back for a checkup, haven't we? Do you know what I'm talking about? Because now you're sulking. Joey, why are you sulking? Okay. Well, he is okay, I promise. He's just having a bit of a strop on because he's probably can speak a little bit of English and knows we're going to the doctor. What's the matter? What? You got a new haircut? So we're going to go to the vet. We're going to sort Joe Boy out for his checkup. I bet they charge me another 17,000 million pounds. I'm going to shoot off, do the Bella pickup, do the Joey drop off pickup scenario, go home, sort some dinner out for Bella and some stuff, and then we're going to come back down and then crack on with the Jaguar because we're racing in 5 days' time at Yarmouth. Joey, you coming to Yarmouth? Probably. And this is not good. I know you can see the hydraulic hose spring packer 6000 down there, and it's okay for Arlington where it's a bit bumpy anyway, but it's not so good for the other tracks. So that needs addressing. Have ordered some shocks, and I'm going to try some slightly different springs. What else have we got to do? We've put the rolling road prop shaft on, that's got to come off. We've got to do loads of wheels and tyres. I've got like 65,000 tyres over there that I've got to strip and do. Might do that if I get time. The steering column is a big issue, which I don't like. It's a steering column I made way back in episode 1. When we were chatting and we've made the first ever video, I was sat in there putting the tape around the steering wheel because I'd just made a new steering column for this car, but I've used like a series Jag bendy bit. I don't know if I've got one. It's got like this set up, so rather than having a slider when you have an impact, the idea is this, but where we've pushed that bed and everything back, it's now at this stage fully collapsed, so when it's going round it's really notchy, and I'm really struggling to keep hold of it at high speed. So that needs addressing. Right, Monday evening, back down the shed. I think it's about 8 because I did actually stop on the way down and got a kebab because I needed it for inside weight for the weekend. Leading the car over. No, I was just being greedy. The UK Postal Service, Royal of the Mail, has delivered me with some goods. Now I forgot I ordered this because I was obviously away last week. I drunk some stuff, sat up late, went on the online cheap, you know, place where you can go. Sounds like Emu with a T at the start, and you can get some really cheap stuff on there, and it's quite bad and it's quite addictive. Like the check engine sign up there, I just Just bought it because I liked it. Anyway, I stumbled across this for about £3.50. And there's many languages on there. We've got some French and some Spanish and some German, some funny squiggles. I know. But this, yeah, it was very cheap. And I thought, do you know what? We'll give it a go. It's obviously not. Now, I know you're thinking, God, he's gone and bought the Milwaukee stuff. It's not actually Milwaukee. It's fits on a Milwaukee battery. Let's use the old one in case it blows up. Like that. And it might just come in handy. Whee. Oh, come on. No, you can't tell me that's not brightening up your life. It's pretty cool, right? That's not bad. Don't mind that. Might come in handy for racing or something. But I think it was literally like £3. So that can stay. I might even buy some more. Bad things happen when I sit online shopping late at night. Anyway, moving on a little bit swiftly because it is getting late. What have I got to do for the weekends? I know I've got to sort out springs and the shocks on the front, which is probably going to be Thursday night's job because I've ordered some bits. So I'm not going to worry about that for now. However, we do have the solid prop shaft on there for the rolling road, which we need to take back off. The sliding one is down there on the floor, so let's go up. We'll take that off, put the one ready for racing on. And then I suppose I better try and get my brand new steering column that's not very nice, a little bit notchy. And then it's just sort of charged battery, wheels, tyres, tracking. Nut bolt, I've got to put a crack strap in it. Not too much, but enough, if that makes sense. Let's go. Right, that's the prop back on, the good prop, the racing prop. There was an engine earth underneath there as well that had been undone, so I've just put that back on. Check the clutch cable to make sure that was okay. That's fine. Steering column. Do I? Yeah, don't know really. Right, I'm going to take the bolt out of it now, so that if I pull it out from above, it's easier because the engine's in, which is a pain in the bum. But remind me that there's no bolt in it, all right? Because I will forget. Maybe I should write it on the whiteboard. I think I can do this without taking the whole column out. Okay, let's buzz that out for a minute. Work out what we got. Great. Right, bolt is out. Do not let me forget. Still rubbing on the chassis leg. The issue I've got is the wonky bloody thing down there. Oh no, that's great. Just drop that bolt from the column down behind the floor plate. It's just perfect. Go now. Go now some more. Let's do a little dance. Okay. If I can get that off that rack. Come on. So this is what I'm using, and I know everyone's going to look at this, the racers, and going to go, what are you using that for? It's shit. And it is. I think I'll just be in a bit of a rush, and I don't really know. But obviously that fat bit there, this is technically your slider. So if you have a crash, to stop you breaking your wrists or the column coming up doing you in the face, that goes like that. It takes that out of it. Obviously you can get a proper telescopic, smaller version of what we do on the prop shaft, which I've been looking for but can't find a bit anywhere. But when that's obviously squashing up, to be fair, it's squashing up probably right. When it's like that and it's turning, this chunky bit, it's throwing this bit like off center, so it's going, rather than just spinning like that, it's going around like this. And as it's going around, it's notching on the chassis rail. So when I'm racing and I'm going left and right, it's not like it's getting a hard point, and then I'm getting tired because, you know, putting the weight on, not really down the gym and physical like I should be. So I'm then getting tired, and then I'm going off my game because you don't want it. Like, I want to get electric power steering, I think, like everyone else is doing. But until then, I'm gonna have to come up with something else. Right, what I've discovered in the bin over there, remember the Astra, a couple of episodes, the red one, wasn't great. Oh, that's got to turn around. That had a steering column. Well, I used a different steering column in it, one that I've cut and lengthened to take the famous Mark 1 steering wheel. So this was the standard Mark 5 Astra, or Astra G, or Astra H, or whatever it is. I don't really know how it works. But this do have a slider in it, which is, well, that's quite chunky. Yeah, you know what I mean? It is a bit chunky, but it's not as chunky as this malarkey. So although I need the spline and I need the Ford on a Jaguar, worm drive type, triangle-y, locky, pinchy thing, that's the right length. So I need to keep the length, but replace the middle bit. We're also in such a state of affairs here at Allstar Garage now that we're using a 1/2 inch gun with a 1/2 inch to 3/8 reducer and then a 3/8 to 1/4 inch reducer, because I've lost so many 8mm sockets. I've got one left and the 3/8 gun is up in the car and I can't be able to go and get it. So we're on the step down, on the chrome Vandium, because we're hard. That'd be so good if that was the same size spline, but I don't think it is. No, it's not. That's a shame. Goodbye. So I've got to make that. No, that's a spare. I've got to make that on a full stretch. Fit that. How are we gonna do that today without breaking stuff on something? Now, what you've got to make sure you don't do when you go away is leave your gas on your welder, because you come back and go to use it and the bottle that's about 3 weeks old is stone dead empty. Yep, that's me. I am that guy. And I am putting PTFE tape on the thread there to make sure it doesn't leak. Even though, going by what I've just said, somewhere along the line, probably that bit there actually, that's got literally no Jubilee clip on it, is leaking. It's pretty cool. Worst thing is, I know it's been like it for about 4 years. Just leave it, it's fine. Let's turn that around there. So you turn into a raspberry. That's pretty cool. There we go. Unos gaseos. That's like perfect. See what happens. Yeah, nice. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm glad I had the new torch. Oh, bit of a design fault. The nuts are coming loose. But it's only £3, come on. And it has a switch. Okay. Oh yeah. That's better. There's no excuses if I hang myself off the fence on Saturday now. Because I can steer-ish. It's a bit funky, but I think it's where that wishbone's bent. I think she's alright now. Kind of. Ish. Have we still got bent shock absorber? Yep. Have we still got saggy shock absorber? Yep. Okay, but do we have steering? God, still tight. But it's a lot better. Definitely want electric power steering. Okay, it's okay, you know. It's another jobbed, and it's 10:30 at night on the Monday. I still feel like absolute rubbish. Apologise for sounding all mucusy and yucky and whatever, but that's just how it is. I'm going home for a shower because I'm sweating buckets. And an alcoholic drink, I think. What about the fact it's mid-July? It's hammering down with rain and we're wearing jumpers.
And joggers with shorts underneath, hoping that some might come out.
Really?
Yeah.
That's keen.
Well, no, it's because I'm hoping. That's been a complete absolute.
There's 5 wheel nuts on a Jag, mate.
Size of the shot? 17.
Oh, well, don't just put a bigger disc on it. What size is what? Shocks?
Yeah.
The one on the other side was a 15.
Yeah, this one's 17. Yummy. Where's the grips?
Yeah. You might find.
What?
No, I didn't catch it. I was going to say you might be fine if it catches on that ball joint when they bend.
Yeah.
That you need to put the spring locker in there just to stop it dropping.
Here she goes.
Ah, so we
What?
still need.
What?
Should have had the spring winder in there.
Why?
Because it's just pinged.
Yeah, Bill.
What I'm doing is cutting up a brand new shock absorber. Tried the yellow Bilstein shocks that cost me more money than I want to talk about. And when you push them down, they were softer than, I don't know,
Halloumi.
halloumi or something. Why halloumi? They were soft, that's what they say.
Squeaky cheese.
They were softer than a teenager at a women's institute party. They were that soft. But these are cheap Chinesium, 30 quid for a shocker, but they're for a V8 shock. and the V8 has a bush at the bottom, and the straight six, if you can see it, is like an open clasp fitting at the bottom. It goes around what would be like the bush on the wishbone. So I'm just going to have a chop and change about with the brand new shock, take the V8 bit off, and here's one I found earlier. Cut that off of there, and we're going to use that bit, and I'm going to weld it on the bottom of there, so that becomes a straight six shock. Or soften. Ugh.
That shock's no good now. Don't tell me they just unscrew.
No, just wound it off.
Ugh.
Nice. That's when we went to Mildnall and I had no suspension, so we've just packed it out of wood.
Yeah, that's as tight as you're going to get that before we're... Whoa! Whirly bar bendage.
I think you're quite keen trying to wind it up while these are still in there. But now, if it's got it, then you can buzz it out. So it's long, isn't it? Long traveller. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't like it.
Just put your hood up and buzz the bolts out.
Yeah.
They ain't going nowhere.
That scares me. Put your hood up.
What have you been trying to do that with?
The end of the length of that.
I haven't done up yet.
What? How much higher do you want to go?
I buzzed the 13s out.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the whirly bar bending.
It's flexible. Squirrel, why don't you tell us why you put your hood up?
Because if it does explode, it holds all the pieces together. That's why.
Doesn't stop your face exploding.
No, it doesn't stop your face exploding, but if it hits anything else, it holds it all
so
in one place.
when the clean-up crew come to sort the situation out, it's not so bad because it's all in one place.
And I've got half a chance of putting it back together, like Humpty Dumpty.
I love the way you run away from it, scared.
Oh, I am.
Full strength. Like, I couldn't give you a much longer lever bar because you'd run away from it.
Well, I've seen what happens when springs go wrong. Not being funny, a homemade spring tool doesn't fill me with
There's
full
nothing wrong with that
confidence.
spring tool. I've probably removed 30 springs of that.
Yeah.
Maybe 32. And
But-
it's never let me down. I've still got my face. The thing is, Jaguar would do an equivalent with a much finer thread and it costs about 700 quid.
Yeah, I know, and it takes 4 times as long. We tried making one out of a 32mm bar, and it took us 45 minutes just to wind the thing up. Send up a whirly bar, do.
Now it's got speed thread. Daggy plate.
Daggy plate.
Diggy dag bar. I heard someone the other week at racing called it a whirly washer.
Whirly washer.
Can you pass me that length of whirly washer, mate?
It's like when people call them steam tanks. Was it hold steam or water? What one are you all going on?
Steam box.
Steam box. It's a box full of steam.
Oh, no earth scenario. Now, what I will say to the people that are viewing right about now, don't weld shock absorbers while they're compressed with gas and oil and stuff, because it's technically like
I'm
welding
running
a
out
bomb.
of thread.
Hang on. Let me burn myself first.
Shall I just let it go?
Hang on. Oh, that's not straight. What's the matter?
Run out of thread.
It's because she's OG.
Shall I just keep walking till it goes pop?
It's like hand power.
Oh, there you go. I'm not afraid anymore.
There you go.
That's got some length to it.
Go on, Kevin McAllister.
Yeah. You know. Hanging. Clean. Right, where are we going? Stiffney.
I reckon put that over.
Are you sure?
With no packers, yeah.
Is it? Oh, no, we ain't.
What are you thinking, ride height?
Yeah. Warm.
Warmage.
Warm. Right. Back into hole.
Back in the hook.
Stopping to flopping.
Let me put the long length in the first. Cough. Hang on, Cyril.
Put that in once.
Honestly, with the spring in, this is not impossible. Pushes it up and up.
Can you not get the jack under it?
Just push that hub up at the same time I lift the shopper up. Then go down. Nice.
Ah.
See what I mean? With a spring in,
Yeah.
it's not the nicest job.
I was saying, I read something in the paper about men who walk and lift their feet right up, like right off the ground,
Yeah.
Well, ain't like you then.
have got plenty of testosterone in their body.
Yeah.
And I'm quite conscious because when I walk about, I skid my feet along the floor. Like, we always call me a shuffler,
Yeah, you are a shuffler.
and it's because I've got no testosterone in my body. I'm testosteroneless.
Testosterone or homeless?
Less. And I've got a home, I've just got no testosterone.
So what's that mean? You just get a flop on?
No, but
no.
but I also
That's why Joey might have to go back to the doctor because his prostate's getting over enlarged because he's making too much testosterone.
yeah, and
So what
mine's
they're saying is
not
because
mine's
he's got
not
so much
making any. He's got
he might have to have his knackers off.
the dog's got too much, and I ain't got none. So perhaps I'll take his out of him and put them in me, and then I'll be
know what that'd
lifting
be,
my old feet up. Then boy, what are we?
Something we can flick you in the clangers.
Yeah,
as well,
well,
then.
no, that's what I read in the paper.
Yeah.
But you can get some tablets to up your testosterone.
Yeah.
Not Viagra, not Viagra, they just, but to. But
Do you
then,
need some
but
Tina putting you on
but
a
then there's
special
another
diet.
problem. Because if I had the testosterone, I got nothing to do with it anyway.
Was Tina not on the scene anymore?
Oh, I can't put up with it, Pete.
Why? She eating all your weak crunchies again.
I can't put up with it.
Why?
She's not eating the Marmite crisps again, is she?
No, but she I don't know. I'm worried because I don't know whether it's her or me.
It's probably you.
Yeah. We can tell you that one.
Yeah, but I'm pretty easy going, aren't I? You know what I mean? I'm very laid back, really.
Yeah. So what's she done now then?
Pisses me off.
Why?
Just things they say, you know what I mean? I'll sit there and think,
What, like?
oh, you div. And, you know what I mean? Things like, just stupid things.
Well, like, can you stop walking around the house in the pants?
Well, I do walk around the house in my pants. It's my house. If I want to walk around my house in my pants, I'll walk around in my pants. If she don't
maybe
like
you're
it,
frightening the neighbours.
she can piss the Marden.
Buy yourself some curtains then.
I've got curtains. But she's sitting in the front room. I ain't got a curtain across the front room.
Why, what's she saying to you?
Just stupid things they come out with, don't they? I don't know whether it's... I don't know whether it's just her or a woman thing. Surely all women ain't like it.
Why, what's she said? Come on, give us an example.
Oh, well, there's loads of silly things that she says. It's just frustrating, you know?
It's frustrating.
Yeah, she's very frustrating. But she does look after me dog.
Dog sitter, isn't it?
That's all she's any
Right,
good
I know I've got the
That's all
perfect
she's any
solution
good
for
for is
this.
dog sitting.
Yeah, I've got the perfect solution for this.
And she don't charge me.
Right, I could get rid of all your worries here.
I ain't getting rid of my dog.
I'll get rid of your dog.
You-
Then,
listen.
then you haven't got to worry about Tina.
You won't get nowhere near my dog, mate. Don't worry about that.
Why?
You won't.
I'll take him halfway home.
And I'll
Jump him.
Yeah. You what? You take him halfway home and jump him?
Dump him.
Why would I want to dump my dog?
Because he's an evil little... He's the source of all your problems.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He bites everyone, which then you have to explain to everything.
He does.
You won't have to have a dog sitter, which means then you can get rid of Tina.
Yeah,
He is the source of the Wayne problems.
He is a bit of a thorn in my side, but
Exactly.
I can't get rid of my dog.
I'll get rid of him for you. You won't have to know.
Listen,
He's going to a little kennel in the sky.
No,
I
he's
think
not.
Nipper is the source of all evil.
Yeah, he is.
Because he bites everyone. He don't bite me, admittedly. So I should stand up for him, but I'm not going to because he is...
Yeah, well, I'll stand up.
He is a little biter.
He is a bit... But that's why it's called Nipper. Right?
He is a little biter, but he's such a good
Yeah,
dog.
but you're only keeping hold of Tina for the free dog sitting.
Pretty much, yeah.
Get rid of the dog. You ain't got
She's
to put up
eating
with
all
Tina.
your food. She's staying up all night watching all your telly, so she's using all your electric.
Yeah, costing me more money.
You got no testosterone, so you don't need her for the bit that we can't.
Well, no,
on the telly.
because that's gone, mate, I'm afraid.
I suppose when that goes off, dust comes out, doesn't it?
He can't find it.
What I need to do is go...
Get a mirror.
I need to get a woman and see if it works, don't I?
Well, I thought that's what he was going to do with Tina.
Yeah, but
Or is
it-
Tina the problem where you can't get the old
No, I don't know. What is-
sergeant to attention?
See if it works.
Yeah.
I'm too young to lose all my testosterone. I need to find it. I need to find my mojo. Oh, well, that ain't no good. She's working tomorrow Saturday afternoon. So she can't look after my dog Saturday. We're going to go racing.
I'll look after the
So
dog.
now she's got to go.
I'll look after Nipper.
Because she ain't no good to me, is she?
Well, she's messaged you now saying she can't look after the dog.
No, she's messaged me to say that I'll sweeten her up for a bit of dog sitting Saturday. And I just said, oh, well, you busy tomorrow? And she just said, yeah, I'm working tomorrow and Saturday afternoon. So she can't have me dog. That's that sorted out. What good is she to me?
I'll take the dog.
She got to go.
I'll take the dog.
No.
Right.
What are you going to say?
You
Hang on.
can't dog sit Saturday. Oh, Peter, we
Yeah.
need to talk to your audience about a triumph for me.
Excuse me?
You need to talk to your audience about a Triumph 2000 for me.
You want the Triumph 2000?
Yes, one or two would be nice. If anyone knows about one for sale.
So why have I got to talk to anyone? You've just done it yourself.
Well, because they like you.
Oh, they don't like you.
It's Wayne's World.
Wayne's
It's Wayne's World.
So Wayne wants Triumph 2000. Anyone's got one?
Yeah, only
Just
a,
be prepared.
only a racer.
Only for racing, but be prepared if you want.
I haven't
800
got.
quid for it.
I haven't got a lot.
He'll bid you 30 quid.
I haven't got a lot of money, but I'm fair.
You're fair.
Yeah, I think I'm a fair buyer of cars. I'm just not stupid like most people.
Longman's Maduki.
Longmans.
Thanks. We're going to rim edge or centre of the
Centre of the hub.
Yeah. You would do, wouldn't you? It's the right way though.
Yeah.
Grab that tracking glass because we'll do it properly while we're here.
Where's the stick?
In my hand.
Right, what are you going on?
Inside edge of the rim.
What, between the rim and the tyre, or
No,
just on the edge? Yeah.
on the flat edge that the bead seal's against, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Device for, I don't know, undoing stuff. Petroleum. Let's get a mouthful of that stuff. There you go, kids. That's how you nick fuel from people's cars. No, it's not. Don't listen to me. That's really bad. The world's biggest petrol tank on this roll cage as well. Which I normally use in the World Final car because it's bigger. It's got more range for more laps. But she's a rig. I could do 3 races on it. Wouldn't want to trust it, but I have. I'm pretty sure I have. That's done, so that can go in the box. Right, that was going to be the end of the video and say, right, that's it for Friday. We're going to load up and then go racing and hope we have so much luck and do really well and score lots of points because we've literally spent the whole week doing the car. Although we didn't film much, and what you've seen, there's a lot been cut out because when there's 3 of us with 2 microphones, it's something I've got to look into. Thursday night, I spent the whole night on the scales with the car. I had the springs out, God knows how many times, on the phone to a couple of different people that were helping me out. Pushing weight about, trying to do different things, which I wasn't going to film because it's set up and that's sort of like our own thing. Really played with it to try and get it right. Friday, obviously, which you've just seen, was just firing up and loading up and whatever else. Saturday, we went there, got stuck in traffic, although it took us about 5 hours to get there. Went out, we were in heat 3, I think, drove out on the track. It seemed fine, it was nice and crisp. Did a handful of laps, maybe 7 or 8, I think, which you'll see in a minute. And the Gremlin was still there. Do you remember at the start of the YouTube channel, it was this car, and I think I won a race in it, and then it was like 3/4 of the way down the straight, and it was cutting out, and we tried a few different things, changed the filter, I think, got rid of it, made it better. Well, it turns out, different engine, ECU, brains, carburetor, everything's completely different now, and it still did it. So that's fuel pump, or non-return valve in the tank is what we've got it down to. But the long and short of it is, I was only getting half a straight of throttle out of it, so it wasn't really working too hard. And then went in the corner and boom, rattled out. I don't even know what to say. I think we've done maybe 8 laps at push, and that was the most. And then I just heard the sound of the shells and half the side of the block shaking out underneath the car. And like this a massive hole, the size of a grapefruit in the side of it. And I don't know. That's 4 meetings, 4 engines, because what I haven't told you, because that was also going on in the background, is the Lindau was not very well either. Because when I used that at Arlington and it wasn't as good as what I'd sort of hoped it was, and then we broke down and pulled to the middle in the last race, what had actually happened with that is the flap in the carburettor, one of the screws had come out, and gone down the inlet, bounced about in number 2, smashed everything to pieces, bent a valve, come back into the inlet, gone back into number 4, gone and done loads of damage in there as well, in the pictures that you will see here. So that went back to Lindale. That's not their fault, it's not my fault. So we had to have a bit of a deal where I paid for the bits and they put the labour in, which was really very kind of them. And it's just bad luck. Literally, there's no reason why it would happen. It's come down to bad luck. So that's come back, thanks to Kieran Tweed actually, who took it up there after Speed Weekend, and Kieran Bowman, and Kev dropped it at Kieran Bowman's, and Kieran Bowman took it to Yarmouth for us to pick up, which was then going to go back into circulation. And now this has happened. So, literally, with that, and now that, the one that detonated at Eastbourne and the 2 litre in the pink Jag at Mildenhall that blew all of its oil out, and I've got to compression test it because I'm not 100% sure that hasn't gone pop. That's literally 4 engines in 4 meetings consecutively. Eastbourne BWS, Mildenhall BWS, Eastbourne World Qualifier, Yarmouth BWS. 4 engines in 4 meetings. You literally could not write it. And if it was the same thing every time, where it was like blowing a plug to pieces, you go ignition timing. Or if it was the same thing every time and it was getting hot and doing a head gasket, you go, right, we've got something wrong with a water pump or this, do you know what I mean? It's a heat issue. But it's literally something different every time. You could not write what happened to that, and that is just, I don't know. What's that about? 7, 8 laps. Went rolling road Monday, it's had 20 minutes of load cycles put through it. We changed the water in it so it didn't get hot. It's like it's worked hard. And then Saturday, it didn't even rev hard enough to get, with it cutting out down the straight, barely probably even got 6,000 RPM. So what, I don't know. Now we're in a position where we've got 2 meetings left to score points at, Taunton and Aldershot. Aldershot I've never really gone very well in a Jag because they're quite heavy. You right, Wayne?
Sorry.
I've never really gone very well because they're heavy. And yeah, we've gone from like last year, but I think we finished 3rd in the points overall, and it was a breeze to a degree. And this year, now I'm like fighting to stay in at the bottom. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, here is the footage from Saturday. There we go, standard practice at the minute, oil everywhere. Piston and conrod number 1. It's come out, hit the engine mount plate there, gone underneath. And rattled out the bottom. So there you go, that was it, very short-lived. It sounded lovely up until whatever happens, I don't know, oil pump issue or rod bolts, I don't know. Either way, it's not very good news, and just, I don't even know what to say. And as you can see, it's got a massive hole in there for air conditioning that we don't want. It's got to come out and go back, and that's another problem. And I don't know, hopefully the bad luck's done, but I'm not sure what the plan is now for Taunton. Obviously I've got this, which will probably end up going in the other one, and give that a go. I don't know.